7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
What's going on, guys? It's me, RockyX, coming at you today with finally the subscriber special, the 1,000 subscriber special. Now that we're at 1,500, I figured it was time to do it. I know that usually we have our ARC episodes on Wednesday, but today I'm gonna go ahead and do this because I don't want to hit another milestone before. I mean, I do want to hit another milestone, but I want to make sure to get this done. The short of it, and then probably I'll post the ARC episode tomorrow. So look for that. But I want to get into the Q&A. I don't want to make this too long, but I want to kind of just let you guys know a little bit more about me, answer some of your questions. Sorry if I missed any, and if you have any more, leave them in the comments below, and I'll make sure to answer them. What made you start YouTube? I don't know that any one thing. I mean, I've always enjoyed being creative. Whether it was musically, I was in a band for a while. I did acting for a while. So I've always enjoyed being creative. And then I've always been a gamer. And so I'd be playing with my friends and they would tell me, like, you really should just record some of the stuff that you do. And so it just kind of happened that actually when I started, if you go back to my very first video, I was sick, and I had a week off of work because I was sick, and I decided, well, I got nothing else to do. I'm just going to put this together, and it was pretty terrible, but it was a start, and it got me into it, and I've loved it ever since. Is this your first channel? It is my first channel. It's my only channel. I'm still going through, like, a lot of learning and trying to figure things out and do things the right way, but it is certainly my first channel, and I might have other channels in the future, but for now, this is it. What got you into gaming, and what is your favorite game? I've always been a gamer, honestly. I mean, like, from way back when I was a kid, and that was a while ago. I'll just answer the next question, which is on there somewhere, right? Where did I put it? Somebody asked how old I was, and I didn't write it on there. Maybe I'm avoiding it. I'm 31 years old, so I was born in 1985. That makes me an elder to some of you guys. But I've been a gamer from way back. So, like, the original Nintendo, I was playing, you know, Duck Hunt and Mario, of course, and then, like, they had, like, the track and field game that had, like, this mat with giant circles on it, and you, like, patted your feet against it as fast as you could to try to outrun people. So since way back, I've had, like, every console along the way. So my favorite game, obviously, right now is ARC, but probably my favorite game of all time is Gears of War. I just love that game. I can't get enough of that game. I don't get to play it as much as I would like, but I love me some Gears of War. If you could hang out with any professional wrestler for a day, who would it be? That's tough. I haven't watched wrestling in a long time, probably since, like, the early 2000s. Actually, I stopped, I don't know if any of you remember this, I stopped watching wrestling when the WCW and the WWF merged. So it's been a long time. But I guess, oh man, I'd have to say The Rock. I mean, I guess he's still doing things. The Rock's cool. Like, he's, that'd probably be the guy. And then I would have a lift off with him. Me and The Rock would just go head to head, and we would see who's stronger, and I would lose. But that brings me to my next question. What do you do for fun other than gaming? And really, other than gaming, well, I lift weights. I do powerlifting, and that's kind of my vent other than gaming. And so we spend a lot of time in the gym. I spend a lot of time gaming, then we sleep, and then we do it all again. Well, and then work is in there somewhere. But yeah, I do powerlifting. I used to be real into bodybuilding, and actually, at one point, I was actually approached by somebody, the Sheik, if I guess he's an old wrestler even before my time, and was tried to they tried to recruit me into wrestling, and I just, at the time, I didn't really think that was an avenue to go. I was in school, I was deep into school, and I had just torn my ACL because I was playing semi-pro rugby at the time, and it just didn't seem like the thing to do. But sometimes you're like, well, what if? That would have been kind of cool. How do I know T-Bunny? Well, T-Bunny is one of my really good friends' sister, and then one day I was just like, nah, bro, she's my wife. So I married her. So T-Bunny is my wife, and I need to take a picture of you guys, like, for our gaming station. We game like right next to each other, but it's awesome to have a wife she games with me. She doesn't complain that I spend all my time on these games, and she lifts weights with me, and it's awesome. Will I ever make a server or Discord channel? Probably. Yeah, the server thing definitely. I would like to, and I don't know if that'll be like the typical like Patreon thing maybe one day, or if I'll just open a server up. But I do plan on having a server, maybe that we can interact, or at least for some people to play that if they don't have a place to play on a private server, because I just can't do the whole public server thing. I'm an attractant for trolls for some reason. And that's why I can't play Rust. I tried Rust for a long time, and I just get trolled epically, and I can get nothing done. But as far as Discord, like, I'd like to make a Discord. I don't really know that I completely understand Discord, other than just like the whole chat aspect. So, you know, I know that you can get on there and voice chat with people. And maybe I think it's a good way that I can keep you guys up to date with what's going on with the channel and stuff, because YouTube doesn't really, I'm short of making videos, doesn't really let me do that. So maybe that's something that I'll have in the works fairly soon, once I figure out what it's actually all about. Not pizza, it's a P word, PC or console. I love them both. Like, I play Xbox One. Actually, I don't guess I've had a PlayStation since PlayStation 2, actually. But I play a lot of Xbox One. I probably play more PC. I like PC just because it offers more. You can get games a little cheaper. The keys, I like the fact that you have more keys. You can kind of map your buttons a little better. Obviously, things run better and look better on PC, so I guess I would lean a little more towards PC now, but I'm not against Xbox, you know, or PS4. I hadn't really played the PS4 much, but that they're all great. That's my short answer, but I do a lot more PC than anything else. And then the last question is, what is my favorite dino? And I suppose that would have to be, actually, my favorite dino, well, Ark speaking, is the Therizinosaur, the thing with the giant claws and the tickles and whatnot. That thing is hilarious, number one, but it does a lot of damage. And if you watch the video where I tamed it, I mean, that thing wrecks everything, other than maybe a Giga. I didn't try that, and I won't try that. But that's probably my favorite Ark dino. So, anyways, guys, like, I didn't even mention this is the first time that you've seen my ugly mug here. So, yeah, I don't know. I've thought about doing some face cam stuff. And let me know if you're interested in that in the future. Sometimes I feel like that might help kind of, I don't know, helps you get a connection a little bit better. So maybe I'll do some face cam stuff in the future. I actually don't have a cam. This is on my cell phone, but I can definitely get into that, and when I'm streaming or whatever. You guys let me know. And if you have any other questions, you know, make sure to leave them in the comments below, and I will definitely answer them. But like I said, it's been the course of 3 weeks. We hit 1,000 subscribers, and now we're at 1,500. And I was like, if I don't do this now, I might not get it done. So I wanted to answer the questions that you guys had asked, and hopefully we'll hit another milestone here pretty soon, and then I can think of something else epic to do. I got to stutter step it up, you know, do something increasingly more epic. So you guys give me ideas for milestone videos that you want to see, and I'll make sure to do that. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the Q&A. I'll try and get that Ark video out tomorrow. This weekend is actually when there's a new update with 6 new dinos and all this other stuff, and so I'm probably gonna put out like 6 to 8 videos this weekend. So I got to get ready for that. But you guys look out for that so that you can see me tame all the new dinos and all that kind of stuff. But I guess that's where we're going to leave it. And make sure to just let me know what you think of the video. And until we meet again, that's my job.